Hey y'all, Dedicated Father here. Today, going over some basics as I was listening to another YouTuber from Heresy Financial. He was talking about the different housing market situations right now. And as I was going over, listening to that, I was going over my finances as I do every morning, double checking bank account, all that stuff, making sure no one's been in there that shouldn't be, that kind of stuff. It kind of threw into me, I was trying to decide what to talk about today, going through my list, and like normal, I end up not even going from the list. I go off onto right field here. But when you start looking at what we do in our day-to-day finances, whether it's blowing the money on coffee every morning or buying candy every time you go to the store or cigarettes, tobacco, alcohol, those things that some of us choose to partake in, but they show a bad example to our kids in what they should be doing financially, how to prepare or not prepare, um, the littlest bit that we could stock away. Now, I'm not saying we got to be complete cheapskates and show them that we just want to hoard money. That's not right either. That's not where I'm going with that. But showing them that we're being responsible with our money. I know with my girls, I like to show them tangible assets. I like to show them when it comes to our greenbacks versus actually holding silver and gold and things to that nature. Those are my own preferences. But when we go to the store and they want every little thing and I'm saying no to it, they know that for one, they don't need it. But for two, that's just, we're not just going to buy something willy nilly all the time. When we're on vacation, it's a whole different ballgame. They get a little more free reign there. Matter of fact, that's about the only time they're allowed to have McDonald's is when we're on vacation. I might let them get it once, and then the daddy daughter dance, they get to pick whatever they want to eat. So it's usually McDonald's since I say no every other time to that one. But other than that, like it's the biggest thing is that I always try to make sure they know that we do nice things or we go do fun things because we don't do or don't spend unnecessarily on others. We have I don't have a big old beautiful home or nothing like that, but we have a roof over our head. We have vehicles that are reliable. We have the warmth or the AC or whatever. We have those things because we're disciplined in all the other aspects of life. We're not out, getting Cokes every morning or coffees every morning or, yeah, I know a lot of people, they'll go and they'll hit up Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or whatever they choose and get one of those $6, $7 coffees every day and then complain that they never have any money. And those are just things that you're just teaching your kids. They're going to do it too. That's now normal. Or when they have extra money, they shoot up to the casino. Now, everyone, a lot of people like to go to a casino. I'm a firm believer that if I go into a casino with $100, I'm spending $100 on entertainment for a minute or 20 minutes or however long it lasts, but I don't expect to leave with it. That's just not feasible. They don't pay for all those fancy lights by giving away all their money. That's just not how that works. But those are just examples of what we do that our kids are going to take and they're going to run away with that thought process. I got another friend does kind of all the above. She's a single mom. She does the coffees, the casinos. She used to smoke. Now I think she vapes or whatever those little thingies are called. All these things, these bad habits, and her daughter's a good girl. She's working on her grades, all that. Definitely better than me, her mom, and all of our families did growing up through high school. But watching all of these attributes, knowing that I know looking out from an outsider looking in, there's a chance that she's going to take on all of those bad financial choices that her mom chooses to make and not have a savings or a retirement or anything to that nature. There's a chance she's going to end up actually falling into that hole. And some of y'all may disagree with this, but Social Security ain't going to be there for us. We got to prepare ourselves. Whatever your version of preparing is, or whatever you believe in financials, whatever you want to put your funds into, but Social Security is not going to be there for. And if it is, it ain't going to pay for us to live. I see that every day. Y'all, I'm in the insurance world, and I see people that are trying so hard just to keep food on the table, and they're not able to because of the Social Security is all they're living off of, and you got couples out there living off of $700-800 a month. That's just not feasible. A couple $1,000s a month for a couple really isn't feasible these days. Not if you're going to have any kind of a sustainable life, really. So those are just things that we need to make sure we're pushing into our kids. And I'm sorry about the background noise, y'all. I opened the garage door and then decided to do a video. That's just kind of how it works. I almost just hopped in the truck and did it with y'all. But we just need to be taking those and realizing, once again, everything we do, every step we take, that's on us, because we have to now live with whatever decisions our children choose to do. You choose to be an angry person, your child's probably going to be an angry person. You choose to be happy and smile all the time, they're probably going to be happy and smile all the time. You choose to prepare. There's a word there. That one might actually get me in trouble with this video, but we choose to do that. Our kids might have more of a mindset on that. I'm not one of the big, like, oh my gosh, let's get, a year's worth of stuff and all that stuff. I'm not like that. But do I have my ducks in a row if I needed to live for a little while? Sure. My kids see that, and my oldest especially, she knows that, okay, well, if we watch these water, trying to think about them, the boil notices come through, something got sanded, got in the water, and you can't drink the water now. And now, after you see those in the news so many times, it's funny, which is usually the same towns. That's kind of the crazy part. But my daughter knows that I have a device to filter water, that I could go take nasty pond water, put it through it, and in a couple hours I got drinking water for everybody. And that's, she knows it's there, and she knows what it's for. And my youngest will too one day. But those are just methods that we can pass on. What's the worst that comes to fruition? Nothing ever happens, or even financially. Social Security happens to make us all millionaires. Not going to happen. But say it did. The worst that happens is your kids have learned to have a little extra on the side too. I mean, there's no negative to it. So we just need to make sure that whatever we're choosing to do, that's what we are okay passing on to our children. So that's what I have for y'all today. Y'all, I hope you have an amazingly blessed day. Be strong, raise them right.